Yeah.
Okay, so we just left the Zook compound. And if you're wanting to do it close, I mean, yes, there are painted barns, there are grain silos. I think all of that can be coloring the area around you. Now, this could be by headlamps, the headlamps of your car, lighting up wherever you guys decide to pull off real quick and talk. But I think there is something about this area, like we were talking about when we were there, that all the birds and all the squirrels, you never know in Gangrel territory what all is there. But I think this space feels rich with life.
Okay. So on our way back, we sort of leave the Amish domain, and before we get to the edges of the Columbus domain, I'm gonna sort of look over from the passenger seat and say, "Hey, Ivy, can you pull over for a minute?"
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll pull over. There's like a turn off or a long driveway or whatever.
Okay. So as the car coasts to a stop, Kevin will take a breath and say, "So I need to have a conversation with you. And I don't know that either of us is going to particularly enjoy it. For context, I had said that I was dealing with some Brujah politics. I wasn't kidding. I'm now the Brujah whip for Columbus. Celeste became Primogen a couple nights ago.
Okay. So what does that mean for you then?
I have to have a conversation with you about Angel.
Okay.
I need to understand what happened. All I know from here is there was Amaranth involved, but perhaps retroactively. But I wasn't comfortable letting people make assumptions. And so I walked a gauntlet to be the one to resolve the issue.
Okay. Are the Brujah looking for retribution?
Not now. The reason I did it is because they were considering going to war against the Banu Hakim in the city. And that is not something we need. Either side needs right now. I think there's a lot of misunderstanding. And when accusations were leveled at you in the Brujah route, I took it upon myself to step forward and say that I would deal with the investigation. What that means is I get to be the sole arbiter and have the final say on what happened. But I need to come back with something that's good, that Celeste can use.
Well, first of all, Nia Glass approved it.
Okay.
And Moses made it happen.
Did Moses make it happen before Nia Glass approved it or after?
After. Well, I don't really know, but knowing him, he would make sure that it was after. He would have his ducks in a row. He's not he's not one to do things just spontaneously. He probably planned it for months because I was already being harassed for being with the sheriff.
Okay. And Moses being who I know him, well, who I suspect him to be, I take it he made you do it.
Oh, of course.
You have a moment where Kevin lets the mask completely drop, and you can tell that he's just pissed. Like, you guys as players know that cruelty is never is never necessary as one of his touchstones, and this is just like, there's why? He could have done it himself. Okay. So, Bridgett, just so I'm not forgetting, what specifically did they want me to resolve? They basically just wanted to know the actual sequence of events, right?
So, yeah, they're operating with a lack of information on the sequence of events, what happened, verification that Amaranth did occur. They're pretty sure about it, but they don't actually know it for sure. And their big one is a why. Because Angel hadn't broken any of the traditions, he hadn't broken any laws. He just looked up one day, and an ass was made for destruction, and it was approved. It wasn't an unauthorized kill, but it was a kill that's just like, why did this happen at all? But also, you understand the passion and the emotional level. There's a level of your intimate understanding that just goes, no matter what I feed back to them, they're going to want this girl dead.
Sure.
So your challenge is how to back them off of that ledge.
Yeah. So, I mean, and I'm hoping that's why I stepped forward, and I'll sort of turn back to Ivy on this. Is one of the things Celeste specifically said in the meeting was, unless you bring up an issue here, it's resolved. So technically, I'm the only Bruja who has beef with you.
Okay.
Do you have any idea why Moses made that happen?
Yeah.
Or Nia ordered it?
Moses made it happen because I was distracted from my job for falling in love with a Bruja. Because I didn't stay in clan, because I wasn't loyal enough to my siblings. They weren't my end all be all. I wasn't at their beck and call.
And that's it. He wanted a hobby.
He wanted to hurt me.
All right. Well,
And he knew that Angel had done nothing wrong. So he couldn't put a contract out. So he had to make deals. You can't assume that he just decided. No, he planned this shit. That's how he is.
Do you have any idea why Glass would approve that?
I don't know. He must have something to give her. I mean, she likes information. She likes having us at her, at her ankles so that she can just, sick us on whoever, like, dogs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know what their conversation looked like, but I know that it was approved, and I know that he made me starve for almost a month.
A month?
Yeah.
Okay. That's incredibly dangerous in so many different ways. Okay. Well, I have a pretty clear picture, except for one remaining thing. What do you want to do about it?
I don't know what I can do.
I'm not asking what you can do. I'm asking what you want to do about it. If you didn't have any limits, if you didn't have anything that was holding you back, what would you want to do about it? And keep in mind, and he'll gesture to the empty fields away from cell phone towers, there's no one here to hear it other than me.
I want to expose them. Both of them. They're pieces of shit. I am incredibly angry. I have to live with this. I have to live with him.
Does he talk to you from time to time?
Oof.
Yeah.
I get flashes too.
Wait, what?
Sophia Waters, the woman I told you all about during our ceremony.
Yeah.
I still hear her. Sometimes I hear her kids.
Oof. Yeah. Except for mine's like Angel is like my Jiminy Cricket. Always trying to tell me to be better, to be good. Because otherwise this city probably would have burned.
I only met him a couple of times, but yeah, he did have that reputation.
It's a really sweet guy.
All right. Well, when we get back to town, let's start figuring out how to expose them. But in the meantime, and he'll go around to the trunk of the car, pop it, and pull out a sledgehammer and hand it to you. And he'll point to the dilapidated barn on the edge of the field and say, humans have rage rooms. I don't know how long you've been waiting to just break something for the sake of breaking it, but if you want to, it's right there.
She's gonna like put the sledgehammer like, head down and lean on the handle. It's very Bruja of you. Angel always tried that too. But the way I operate is I have targets. I will hurt them like they hurt me. And if I have to, I will take every one of my siblings one by one first.
All right. Fair enough. All right, and I'll take the sledgehammer, put it back in the trunk, and say, "Let's get back to town. We've got targets to start working on."
Yeah. We'll have to wait until lockdown's lifted.
Oh yeah. This is going to be a long-term thing. But Moses was always going to be in my way anyway.
We should find out where Stephen Yu is.
We should.
So, all right, let's get planning.
Yep. Let's roll.
Connor still has dozens of ghouls that he has to somehow learn how to manage, feed, keep his own hunger intact. Like he's onboarding a whole new fun family. And I think it's worth us spending at least a scene looking at what that is. So Connor, I don't know if we named this one ghoul, but there was one ghoul in that situation that was like, I'll be your scheduler. But I don't know if we ever gave her a name.
I don't believe so. I just remember when we introduced all the ghouls, she was the only one who seemed like halfway sympathetic to like, hey, you're pretty fucked right now. Maybe I can be your top ghoul.
Right. Like, do you need help? Because I still need to get fed, and like my kids are in college. So what are we doing right now? Like, what are we doing? Okay. So
Jennifer, her name is Jennifer.
do you really have that? God bless you
I
so
do.
much, fucking Tracy.
Wow.
It would take me forever to go back and try to find those notes. Okay. So we have Jennifer.
I was too stunned to write shit.
Wait. Was Jennifer the child? Shit.
know what?
Jennifer might be the little girl.
Jennifer,
Poop.
I scared the shit out of you.
Poop.
You know what? We'll just make up a new one. He's got 80 something.
That's true.
Oh, it is Jessica. I have meeting with Jessica the next day to go over everything at 2:00.
Bam! That's it.
Nice.
So it's Jessica. I love it.
Notes.
Okay.
Wow.
Jessica. All right, so let's pick up at least this next node in that scene. Connor, where are you, Jessica, and two other ghouls that Tiffany and Carl are going to be portraying meeting today to kind of discuss onboarding your new family, your new responsibility?
I would say maybe somewhere outdoors, like a nice part of town. I don't know Columbus as well as the people who live there.
Yeah, give me an idea of what you're looking for, and then I can back into it. Tracy and I can help you back into it. You're saying you want to do something outdoor, like a park, outdoor like a garden,
maybe like a
outdoor
park.
like the patio of a restaurant.
Patio of a fine dining restaurant, because I'll be keeping an eye out to feed afterwards as well.
Okay, no, I love that. So, Tracy, it's probably going to be somebody's Mitchell's.
Yeah, I'm thinking like in Upper Arlington, there's Hudson's 29 Kitchen.
No, let's do that. We haven't done much in Upper Arlington yet either.
They've got Hyde Park. Hyde Park is real fancy.
Hyde Park, that's right off. Would you go on High Street with those damn arches? It doesn't affect.
Was that on High Street? Ah, poop. No.
I'd be ducking those things like crazy. Even though I know I'm not a Malkavian, I'm ducking those things like crazy.
Okay.
Because they got bad juju, and I don't need to mess with bad juju. I got enough shit on my plate.
Yeah, I like Hudson's Park, baby. We can do that one. Isn't that what you just called out, Hudson?
It's Hudson 29.
Hudson 29. All right.
Let me send you a link. Copy.
I love that. I just went to Google and
I'm doing the same thing. Yes. Hudson.
Yep.
That fits.
No, I absolutely love it. Okay.
Can I like go out and visit you guys when we have dinner there? Because that place looks pretty nice.
I've eaten there. They took us there the last administrative professionals day. It's actually really nice. It's they try really hard to make it look like a pub, but like a pub where they'll watch you walk in and be like, that's not the right outfit.
That ain't the vibe.
Do they have a back room?
Yes, several.
That's where we will be. The back room of Hudson 29 and kitchen and drink.
Love it. Okay, perfect. So you, Jessica, and two other members of this gaggle of ghouls that you are now managing agreed to meet at Hudson 29, which is an upscale, trendy restaurant in Columbus. It's part of the same ownership chain that has a pretty strong grip on fine dining in Columbus. There are only a very few small handful of competitors that can compete with this particular owner and the various iterations of himself that he's putting out into the ecosystem. It's one of those things that everyone, at least in Kindred Society, is wondering, do the Knots own that? Is that what's going on right now? Or is this just a very, brilliant human? But that's another conversation for another day. You, Jessica, and two others, which Carl and Tiffany are going to be embodying, are meeting in the back room of Hudson 29. Now, this is going to be getting close to close, or is occurring right after close, but the kitchen is just open long enough where at least these ghouls are able to order food and, have drinks and food out while you guys are collectively in the opulence, the trendy, fun, hipster opulence of this back room. Tracy, I believe you played Jessica before. Not like you have to nail her on the head again, because I don't remember whether you or I were playing her last time, but if nothing else, she's just efficient with notes, and she did have some patience or empathy towards Connor. Sitting around these booths and tables and scattered food and wine and food that's coming out, and mixed drinks, cocktails that are coming out of the kitchen. Who else do we see here from the human side? Carl.
I think we're gonna see kind of a more traditional like right out of central casting mid-level thug, like mobster type. Just kind of, so this is just so I am understanding, these are Connor's ghouls.
Yeah, these were originally Mr. Prim's ghouls, and these ghouls loved Mr. Prim. He was good to him. He was exceedingly good to them, and then he disappeared. So they're all off the tap, and they're moving over to Connor.
Gotcha.
And they all have very mixed feelings about this, because they all know that Connor's a fuck up.
Gotcha. Okay, so I think so. there's like 80 or so of them. I think this guy is going. This guy's name is going to be Eric, and he's going to represent the like the hitters in the group of ghouls.
Okay.
And he is polite and respectful because I don't think he fully believes Mr. Prim is gone. And the last thing you want to do is be disrespectful if Mr. Prim is coming back.
Yeah.
So he's doing that, but he's like, it's been what, a couple months now?
Not quite.
No,
Somewhere
not
in
quite.
like weeks era. I don't think it's been a full month yet.
It's been, I'm sure at some point Mr. Prim went away for a month or two. Like this has happened before, but like as time goes on,
Wait, point of clarification. He may have like traveled, but he's never disappeared.
No, I understand.
Oh, okay,
like,
okay.
This is like radio silent, Prim. This is like
no, but like this guy is a mid-level ghoul under this guy. Mr. Prim's not going to tell him where he's going if he just wants to take a trip. Doesn't matter. And he doesn't need to know. He just assumes that if Mr. Prim didn't tell him, he didn't need to know. So this is very much he's keeping an eye on Connor, not because he wants to like usurp anything, but just like he's taking the pettiest of notes when he gets back from meetings and stuff like that.
Got it. Okay. And this is Eric. Who else do we have, Tiffany?
So this is Jasmine, and she is an aspiring model. She has done a few things. Like all of her stats are like in socials. Like all she has is looks and whatever. But she does work mostly in like a strip club because she needs to actually pay her bills before all the modeling comes in.
Yeah.
But she's very much pretty, and I know it. But Prim always makes sure she has the best clothes. Her nails are done. Her hair is done. Her makeup is paid for. So she's doubtful that he's going to be able to take care of her high maintenance lifestyle.
Oh, I love it. And then we have Jessica, and then I'm going to throw one more in here. There is a 16-year-old girl, African American, with the largest prescription glasses any of you have ever seen in your life. It's the entirety of her face. Whatever is going on with her from an ocular standpoint, 2025 should have surgery to fix it. But massive thick rim glasses. She is wearing jean overalls with a crop top, long sleeve shirt, and Timberland boots. She looks like somebody tried to do 4 different styles at the same time, and they collided absolutely terribly. But then on top of all of this, she has this residual scent of baby formula on her for whatever reason. Just every time you smell her, she smells like baby formula. And the 5 of you are gathered in the back. And basically what we're just going to do, Connor, is just kind of do a quick scene with you onboarding into how you are managing these ghouls. And Jessica is helping take lead on the best way to do feeding strategies and how to handle the finances and things of that nature. So let's just kind of start in media res here, where you guys are kind of collectively having this conversation.
all right, so those ones come by on Wednesdays in the morning or early evening. That's doable.
Mr. Rowe, I think if I may, most of us will get by only feeding from you once a month.
Oh, thank God.
So there's a lot of mouths to feed. So I suspect if you try to feed everyone weekly, there isn't much left for you, sir.
Yeah, well, there never was before he disappeared, so.
Well, I'm sure he had his reasons, but right now we just need to make sure that everyone's taken care of.
And you have like a calendar he used to use or something? I just, like, this is a lot to handle. I just want to keep the status quo. I mean, I don't know how many people after that little outburst I had left or looking elsewhere. Did we lose a lot?
Bridgett, what is the current census? I'm sure she'd have it.
So far, everybody is still on board. It's Mr. Primblood. And most of them are operating almost with the same fantasy that Eric is on. It's like, maybe he just went away. Now, we've never been transferred off of the tap before, went away. But maybe all of them at least have a month. They're just waiting to see. But so far, no one has dropped ship yet.
I wrote down 72. Is that still?
Yep,
okay.
That's still good. Yep.
All right. So the census still holds 72. We're in different areas of the city. So either you can come to us or we can come to you. Obviously, the latter would make more sense. That's what we did for Mr. Prim.
Let's do that then. I mean, you know where my haven is. I can coordinate there. It'd be easiest. Place we all know.
Mr. Prim's haven?
And Connor, I'm gonna stop like mid thought there and just be like, no, I prefer my haven, my place.
I'm due my $1,000 because my nails are due and my hair is growing out and I still need to buy new shoes. Oh, so it might be 2,000 if I get the shoes.
Real quick, just to clarify, because I didn't fully write it all down. I also I have access to Prim's finances, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. Jessica, we have that available. Yeah.
I believe that Marty is responsible for most of the disbursements of funds, and if you would like him to remain in that role, I can make sure that he make sure that everyone gets whatever they are due each month, their salaries, let's say.
Yeah, that seems easy enough.
Yeah, Marty does right by us. Best let him do his job.
All right. Well, if he's got your vote of confidence, then that's good enough for me. But I don't even know what portfolio he was working out. If Prim had somebody else handling it,
he prefers to go by Mr. Prim.
If Mr. Prim had a portfolio that could self-sustain, then we might as well just keep with that. Otherwise, we want to make sure that whatever we need is taken care of.
Let me ask you this, sir. Would you like to have a more direct hand, or would you like to have a more hands-off approach? Mr. Prim always handled his own financials when it mattered. Yes, there are dividends that come in from some of his investments. However, he did like to have a more direct hand. Would you rather Marty and I discuss allowing it to take care of itself, or are you going to be comfortable dealing with the accounting?
Where's the little... Oh, ouch.
Oh.
Very ouch on that choice of words.
I did not even mean that. I apologize.
It's
finances,
fine. Just,
the finances, sir.
Yeah, look, if he comes back and I fucked up his portfolio, it's not going to be good.
You didn't.
If you can maintain it, if you can maintain what if Marty can do what he was doing, let's do that. I don't even want to sleep in the guy's bed, if I'm being honest with you. I want to make sure when he comes back, everything is as he left it.
It's if he comes back, when it's not an eventuality or a certainty that we actually know.
Thanks.
Yeah, you're welcome.
If something happened, we'll cross that bridge. But as far as we know, he's just out of town and didn't leave a note. He would have told us anyway, right?
He tells us.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he forgot then.
I mean, if you want, never mind.
No, go ahead, please.
Never mind.
Please say it.
I mean, he tells us when he's leaving. He doesn't tell you. That just sounds like a choice by Mr. Prim. But every time he does leave, even if he does forget to tell us, we don't end in a situation where we're feeding off of somebody else. So I think we need to actually be prepared. Yeah, go ahead.
He leaves us. He always leaves us an allowance for while he's gone. Especially for like extra stuff. Like, what if I need a particular color outfit for work? But he didn't tell us. So, are you sure you don't know what happened to him?
And I'm imagining here. I'm hoping, Bridge, this is continuity appropriate here. That as what's her face, Jasmine is saying this, I'm gonna reach my hand into my jacket pocket, and there's still a sticky note in there.
Yeah, there damn sure is.
And I'll just look at Jasmine and say, "Look, I'll make sure it's taken care of." Okay, I don't know what happened to him. I'm going to be completely honest. However, I'm going to make sure that everything is okay.
Mm-hmm.
If I have to go do things he never did to make sure that, I want to make sure everything is going to be okay.
Doc,
Even if it's buying an extra outfit for you.
how confident does he sound? I feel like that would be like, I don't know,
You want to throw a chop over this, don't you?
persuasion or something.
Well, I do have 4 pips in manipulation and 2 in composure, so.
He can get a lie across. He can fake it. He can fake the funk when he needs to. The question of the day is, how do you actually sound? Do you sound insecure? Do you sound strong?
There's a crack, but it's almost like when the hand went in that pocket, there was a little more resolve in it.
Yeah.
Like, I want to make sure that everybody's taken care of that needs it. I'm going to be the person they need me to be. Especially because given when I first met this whole family of ghouls, it scared the shit out of a small child.
Yeah.
And that is still weighing on the back of my mind. Like, I did not mean to make a kid cry.
So does that mean you're going to be as nice as he is?
I'm going to try. My outburst when I met you all was uncalled for. It was wrong.
Yeah, he's a sweet man. I don't understand.
It's
Yeah.
Are you keeping Mr. Gerard on as staff?
Who's Gerard?
yes. He's staying on. He's useful to me.
Wait, who's Gerard?
He's my ghoul.
Oh. Okay.
Oh, so he's going to get preference.
Should have seen that one coming. He takes care of things that I need. I will make sure that things that you need are taken care of. I'm not playing favorites. This is a lot to take in, and you don't just make 72 ghouls overnight and have to figure out how to take care of them all and figure it out on day one.
Well, Miss Prim left her phone number in case we needed assistance. Would you like me to contact her?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
like her.
Yeah, she's cool.
She's great. She always makes sure that the guys get paid.
Yeah, I want to go to Daytona.
No, we don't need to bring Ms. Prim into this.
Oh, okay.
She's
Isabel
prettier.
has her own business.
Okay.
What would you say there?
She's prettier.
Well,
Yeah.
I'll be sure to get a better suit next time.
So, hey, are we still doing the embrace competition, or is that off the table?
Yeah, I want to know too.
What's the embrace
He's-
competition?
He's unable to embrace. Is that not how the rules are? He's
Oh, that's right, because he's not known yet. Okay, sorry.
This is
Okay.
bullshit.
Yeah, I don't like it either. Do you still want the reporting, or yeah, you still want the reports?
Yeah, send him along.
Okay.
I'll keep tabs on things.
And Doc, I'll wind up sending this to you in your player room, but basically what you're going to get is a secondary access to a fuck ton of influences. And when I say it's a menu of influences, you're going to wind up getting like almost max influences on all influences available with just a chop just to see if your network is working with you or against you. But you'll very quickly be able to understand from the reconciliation that Jessica is going to get you that Prim is everywhere in this city.
I'm not shocked.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'll pretend to be shocked.
Okay. Is there anything else?
Yeah. Did you order the lobster? We wanted surf and turf tonight.
Yeah, it's surf and turf.
Yeah.
And we only
Yeah,
drink top shelf.
Of course.
None of that well shit.
You think that a Ventru would let bottom shelf liquor in his presence?
Some might.
Yeah. Okay.
No, I'll make sure you get the best tonight. Thank you for your assistance. I know this is a tumultuous time. It's not a traditional situation. And I do appreciate all of your help in this.
Well, he was supposed to hook me up with a photographer too, so I could have a photo shoot so that I could put my portfolio together.
You realize that your line item is like 3 times what me and the security guys get paid and get allocated for equipment, right?
Her rider is quite large.
I know. And that says he wills it. It's fine. It's just frustrating sometimes.
I'll walk over to Eric and kind of put a hand on his shoulder and just say, if you need a little more, just let me know.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, Eric, I gotta be home by 11 or my mom gets mad. Can you give me a ride?
Oh, yeah, sure. What's her name?
Did we ever give her a name?
No.
You did. I have young black woman with massive prescription glasses.
Yeah.
What is Nasal's name here?
Hazel.
Hazel the
Yeah.
Hazel the nasal.
Hazel.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Sure, Hazel. Don't want your mom getting pissed at me.
Yeah, I have volleyball practice in the morning, so thank you.
Yep. Yep. If there's nothing else, Mr. Rowe.
You can call me Connor. It's okay.
Okay. Sure, Mr. Rowe.
It's fine. Okay, I gotta go, guys.
All right.
Good night,
Yeah,
Hazel.
I'll stand up.
Bye,
and-
Jessica.
Oh, take your
Hazel.
doggy bag. Take that home.
Oh, yeah, thank you. She'll pack up her doggy bag. Constantly wiping at her nose that's constantly running.
Mr. Rowe. I love this kid.
This might be like the best NPC so far.
But Eric will fucking go to war for this kid. Holy crap.
She's in the top 3% of the embrace competition.
She's ambitious. Mr. Rowe, I will make sure to provide you the schedule and we will come to you. I will make sure that do you prefer things handwritten or through a calendar in your computer?
Trying to think, like making the mental gymnastics, like having a smartphone would probably be a bad idea. So
I mean, a lot of people do it. You'd be okay. Or you can go pen and paper. It's your preference.
Or you could pay the NOS.
Digital is preferred.
Pay the NOS to set up a network for you. You got options. You can pay Kevin to do it.
I have somebody I can ask to set up a secure calendar. I'll get you in touch with this Bruja Kevin.
There are on average 30 days in a month, and you have 72 mouths to feed each month. I will do my best to split them up, but that means that you must not go hungry.
And I'll make sure Gerard takes care of that. I imagine Gerard is like in the main dining room area, just sitting just out of earshot.
Yeah.
Like kind of scoping out a meal for the night just to be safe.
Guys, I really gotta go.
Yeah,
Hazel,
come on,
thank
Hazel.
you.
Let's go.
Okay, thank you. Bye, Jess. And bye, Erica.
Hi, Hazel.
Yeah, I gotta go before the boss gets mad. I'm actually center stage tonight, so.
Oh, you better get your glitter going.
I'll pull out like from my wallet a little bit of money. Be like, if he gives you any trouble, just tell him you had a special meeting.
I like look at how much it is.
It's I don't know, a couple $100.
If you say this will be enough. And she like puts it in her bra and walks out.
I just want to turn to Jessica before like we it sounds like we're wrapping this scene and be like, I'm gonna do my best.
You have
try.
to be more confident than that, sir.
I know.
There's a lot of people that are depending on you to be in charge. Be confident, sir.
I'm gonna do this. It's gonna be okay. Even if I have to lie to myself for that to be true.
You don't say that part out loud, sir. Not to anybody but me.
Why do you think I waited until they left? We'll figure it out.
We will, sir.
And Jessica, as you take your leave, you pass Gerard, and Gerard shuffles around you, and he hands you, Connor, an envelope. And it is a manila envelope about the size of an oversized index card. There's a wax seal on the front with your clan symbol on it, and you already know that this is going to be some official summons of some sort. And he just go, this arrived for you earlier, sir. I just didn't want to interrupt. And he's going to go to hand you the envelope, and the second you make contact with it, I need you to play the backer clip that was sent. One of our backers, Skip, used his bane or boon for this month to
We don't know what it is either. I don't know what this clip is at all. This is 100% live Doc listening in on a clip here.
I was about to say,
Dearest Connor, we hope this letter finds you in time to avoid potential harm to yourself. You do not know us, but we have come to know you within the world of dreams. We understand how spending time under someone who has been cruel and keeping you so downtrodden is a torture in itself. We feel you are ready now to be on your own, slave to only the beast within us all, and not another master. We would like to help you remove that leash. In the next few days, you will have a chance to improve yourself in the eyes and ears of the Ventru. We have seen in our dreams a misstep that will see you lose any momentum you have gained and will only lead to a deeper tragedy. We suggest you take the time to think about every word and action before making any decision, as the wrong one can end up a disaster. We hope you can avoid the deepening darkness, and we are here to help you in any way we can. We understand despair, the desire to be free of past judgments, and we desire to help one such as yourself stand on your own. Don't worry. There are two among you who know how to reach us if you choose to accept the help that we offer at any time. If not, we hope our dreams about the situation do not become your worst nightmare. D.
so that
Well,
reads
shit.
like a, I know. So that reads like a letter, but what that actually is a vision that connects with you
Yeah.
when your hand touches the envelope. And when you open the envelope, you've been summoned to a Ventru clan meeting, or as they call it, a directorate meeting or a board meeting.
As this vision clears, just kind of looking at the invitation for the board meeting,
You okay, sir?
and almost like, I'm sorry.
Oh, in character for Gerard. Are you okay, sir?
Yeah. And I'll kind of like look around, like, I'm gonna need, make sure we get some dinner tonight. You ate, right? You had something?
He kind of pauses and he looks at you because that's not a question you typically ask him. I'm fine, sir.
Make sure you eat something, okay?
As you wish. I'll see to your dinner plans for the evening.
Thanks. As much like this shot of like the camera's like panning out through the front window.
Yeah.
As I'm just standing there like, well, that was strange.
And that board meeting is going to be explored in an upcoming Symphony note. The last time we met off with Maria, you invited her to a follow-up conversation at a time and a date if she chose to speak or wanted to speak with you.
Mm-hmm.
And she doesn't show.
Okay.
You are left abandoned, sitting in the pool of lies that you've been telling her for years at this point, that apparently she knows and understands. And there's a radio silence for the upcoming nights where you don't hear from her. There's no email, there's no phone call, there's no text. But it's one of those things, she continues to lurk in your periphery. She is hanging in the back of your mind. And the one thing that sticks with you again and again is how unsettled she made you feel when you were close to her. And that's completely new. The question of the day, what's more interesting for the story, for you to reach out to her or for her to finally get over her stubbornness and her hurt and reach out to you? How long can you last without contact?
I think Kevin will probably, like, when she misses the first meeting, he'll do what she does and set up another meeting.
Okay.
And maybe she misses that one too. I think he thinks it's only fair to be willing to wait at least as long as she has. So
holy shit.
He's got the time, but I think he's just going to keep it as a repeating monthly thing. So like first Tuesday of every month, he'll just go there and spend the entire night just waiting for her.
Is this one of those every Tuesday you go to Mikey's late night slice and you add that to her calendar and she doesn't accept or decline and she just doesn't show? Is that what's happening?
Yeah. Like he leaves the invitation out there and she just doesn't accept, but she doesn't indicate one way or the other.
That's cold. That's also very Maria, especially when she's hurt and you could see through her, her. She's pretty hurt. She's pissed is what she actually is, but hurt is the secondary tier that's like holding all of that anger. First Tuesday, second Tuesday, third Tuesday. And then by the time you get to this fourth Tuesday of denial, rejection, if that's even what it can be called at this level, you populate the request onto her calendar. And at least this time, she declines. Okay. So you can see the no come back. And then there's a new calendar invitation that populates for the same night. And instead of the Mikey's late night slice, it's actually the Mikey's late night gym. And it's a warehouse gym on the south side of Columbus. And you've driven by this place before. It sits on the corner in the middle of Hood Central, and Hood Central. And it was originally a warehouse that was just completely repurposed to be an indoor-outdoor gym. And it's one of those things, it's one of the very few surviving businesses outside of the check cashing church, check cashing alcohol store, liquor store, check cashing, that's just sitting in this area. Most of the buildings are shut down, boarded up. They have graffiti strewn all over the front. But there's this one gym. It's Mikey's Late Night Gym, not affiliated with the pizza spot, but it's a gym that hosts indoor-outdoor classes. And basically what it is, it's just a big warehouse where they do like Zumba on one night, where no matter what time of night you're going through the middle of the night, you can hear and feel the vibrations and the light coming out of the spilling out of this warehouse. Or it's also a place that during the day is real popular for like CrossFit. But it has a boxing ring, it has, the full gym set up, and then it's a warehouse where they are able to host like two simultaneous classes at the same time. And that's what populates for you.
Cool. I'll do my due diligence in terms of like looking it up and checking out local cameras and stuff like that, but that's like standard issue for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I will attend. It probably took a lot for her to send me the invitation.
Yeah.
The only thing I was curious about to try in the meantime was to try and figure out what that feeling might have been. Or like, because it felt like it was, if I'm remembering it correctly, it was a while ago. It felt like it was backed by something. Because I think she had like a 13 for me to overcome.
It was ugly.
And that's literally not possible.
Yeah. So you did some research onto what that feeling is?
Yeah.
You have kindred lore and occult, right?
Yes.
Roll me a chop.
Sure.
We're going in 3, 2, 1. Throw 'em.
Throw 'em. Rock.
I did rock as well. What's your total?
My total for that'd be intelligence, occult, and lore.
Yeah. Or you can do kindred lore or you can do occult. I'll allow either of those.
Okay, that'll be an 8.
Okay. That was another static. And that is more than sufficient for someone, probably a Nos, but also it could be one of the other Primogen, or Celeste will probably be able to give you this information. Let's be super honest. If you went to Celeste and start asking like, hey, what this is, she would be able to tell you, or she'd be able to connect you with somebody that would be able to tell you. And I'm going to tee up. I'm tempted to do this again to Tracey, but I'm just going to add somebody else in on the fun, and I'm going to torture, or instead of doing, not Tracey, sorry guys, Tiffany, I'm going to pick on Tracey. So Tracey, you have something going into your player room.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
It is en route.
Oh, I just yes, ma'am to you. Okay.
Oh, listen, honey, when I'm in the storyteller chair, that's exactly what I want to hear anyway. So
What a silly thing to say.
that is exactly what I needed from you anyways. Because do know my Dom kicks in real hard when I'm storytelling. All right.
Dr. Ho Tracy, get it
Dr.
together.
Ho Tracey. Where is it? Okay. So I'll just put you guys together really fast. You are finally connected with somebody, Kevin, before you meet with Maria, that can tell you what that sensation was.
Okay. So that's how it felt, and that's what I've been able to discover so far.
All right. So what do you know about like religion?
I mean, huge societal influencer. I mean, like Kevin literally studies the
Vomit,
downfall fall of society and was an anthropologist. So
Religion.
Okay, well, that's more than I was looking for, but thank you. So, look, you know how we can use our powers of the blood, right? Mm-hmm. And we can make ourselves do all kinds of stuff. So imagine if you were not dead and could make things happen just because you believed them. Right? So
bullshit.
I want to be very clear. If you go in and introduce yourself to someone with that attitude, it will kill you.
Okay, that's fair. I'm sorry.
These people, most of them are mortal. I probably would have to do some more research to determine whether or not I know of any other types of supernaturals that would know these things, but I know that mostly they're mortals. However, they can do incredibly horrifying things just because they believe. They don't need our power. They don't need our blood. All they need is to believe. And their belief is so strong and so powerful. It connects them to a source of power not greater, but similar to our vitae, our blood. So they can, just by believing they can, make you run away. You know, like how the Ventru are like, stop, and you can't make yourself not stop. You got to stop. They're not in any way like bound to our blood. They can just do it because they believe they can. So here's the problem. They can also undo any of those Ventru powers of dominate. They can make you feel uncomfortable just by being close. They can make you look away from them when they're doing something that they don't want you to see. They can feel you coming. Just your essence. Their power allows them to feel you coming because they believe that we are evil, and they can sense evil because they believe. And some of that is religious in nature. Some of that is dogmatic in nature, but I will say this. If you discredit and discount what these people can do, regardless of how much power your sire gave you with her vitae, they can beat you. They can kill you. So don't. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Do you have questions? I'm sorry.
No. That's just that was a lot. I appreciate the correction. It's hard for me sometimes to accept that there are. I began as an academic and a scientist. It's hard for me sometimes to accept how close to real the supernatural actually can be.
Lots of people do.
Yes, and just because we don't currently understand something doesn't mean it doesn't have an explanation.
Science used to be called magic and witchcraft.
Yes. In fact, several societies were brought down. Not the time.
Oh, wait. I absolutely love that is the time, and you two just fall into some scholastic nonsense.
Okay.
About that, and just and Tracy, I would never curse you with this again, but everything in my soul is telling me that this is a Tremere baby.
No, that tracks. I wrote down the name Clarissa because she thinks she knows it all.
How do we, I don't want to say combat, but how do we compensate for that?
Don't try to trick them. It won't work. So really, we are not supposed to be doing any kind of dealings with them without talking to someone. I think maybe we should speak with Ms. Muhammad. She would probably be the person to talk to about that. I could tell you all kinds of things scholastically, but I have followed my orders of my betters who told me to stay away from them, and I have.
That makes sense. I can understand how we'd want to avoid them. I'll seek Miss Muhammad's advice on this if I choose to go farther forward.
And just to wrap up this scene between the two of you, Tracy, what is the name of this belief? Just so that Carl and Kevin have exacting clarity.
The common parlance among vampire society is they call this true faith.
Tiffany is over here delighted. Yep. Yes. Absolutely. So let's immediately cut scene to you are entering into this warehouse. Maria is here. And from what I remember from refreshing myself on your backstory, Maria not only challenged you emotionally and intellectually, but she also challenged you physically almost regularly.
Yes.
So when you arrive into this space, there are 3 individuals that are gathered. Now, 2 of them are on the fringes of this big open warehouse. And there is a small, slightly elevated boxing match. And there are 2 individuals on either side, diagonal points of the matches. And I'm just going to go ahead and tee this up with open face transparency right now. Let's do Tiffany. You're one hunter that's on one corner. And Doc, I'm going to put you as another hunter that's on another corner. Your only objections at this point are, if this goes south, terminate the vampire. Your next code or your next mission, your next marching orders are protect Maria. But the very first one is, if this vampire goes sideways, exterminate. And then the next one is to protect Maria. Those are your marching orders. Very briefly, Tiffany, what do you look like? And what's your just demeanor as you're hanging out on the corner of this boxing ring?
She is probably like a 5 foot, really tiny, like she basically looks like somebody that doesn't belong in the gym and somebody that would not be frightening, somebody that would not be scary, except for the crossbow that she carries.
Woof. Doc?
I'm going the opposite direction. I'm going to say tall and lanky. The vision that came to mind, because you said with the boxing gym, think Christian Bale circa, was it The Boxer with Mickey Ward? Like, think that kind of build, just
Yep.
looking emaciated, but underneath all of that, knowing that he's dangerous. Just doesn't, he fits in at the gym, at this boxing gym. Maybe that guy, you know, I could have been champ years ago kind of thing.
Yes, I could have been a heavyweight title winner, but I'm stuck doing whatever I'm doing now. Yep. Okay.
And yeah, I would say similarly, if she's got a crossbow, he has a belt hidden by a long coat of just stakes.
Okay. Kevin, you walk in and this is what you see. You do not know that these are hunters. You don't even know whether these are vampires or humans right now. You just see that whatever you've walked into with you, that's on point, Tracy. Whatever you just walked into, Maria came prepared. And as soon as you enter, two things happen to you simultaneously. One, she is dressed in boxing shorts. She has her ankles wrapped. She has her wrists wrapped, and she's wearing a black tank top. And let me tell you, for her age right now, because this would put her at like 40s, 50s, right? Mm-hmm. She is in incredible youthful shape. She throws tape and clothes at you. And as it connects with you and you're just like, okay, and you're collecting these things, you look to the petite woman, you look to the tall, lanky man, you look at her, and your beast is racing back and forth between these three individuals. If your beast were a manifestation right now of a feral, unhinged, frightened entity, it is launching with full fear at whatever gates of willpower, whatever cast iron, whatever bars, whatever steel you have that's separating you from this little petite woman. It's gnashing, it's pulling, it's breaking its teeth on the bars, it's howling, and then it immediately startles and it runs the opposite direction towards this tall, lanky general. And it's the exact same thing. Your beast is running its face again and again and again into the bars, and then it turns and it looks directly on Maria, and there's nothing you can do to hold Virago back. Whatever is happening with your beast inside of you right now, you feel close to frenzy just being in the proximity of these three individuals, and it is gnashing and salivating and howling at Maria, and it is begging you to run. And it's about that time as you're reconciling is a poor word because there's nothing you can do to reconcile your beast. As you're navigating that experience and the clothes and the tape is running from you, she looks at you, is like, and now you're going to apologize to me. Suit up. And she hops into the boxing ring.
I know this dance. Are you sure you want to hit the floor again?
Are you?
I came, didn't I? And I'll do the wraps, get into the boxing clothes.
Tracy, he's doing the wraps, he's getting into the boxing clothes, and he's stuck with the echoes of a memory from that woman, Sophia Waters, that he ate. And it likely has something to do with her kids. What's just a quick 30-second something that Kevin has to sit through.
So one of her children was about to go into from pre-K into kindergarten, and she regaled him at some point with some information about this party that she was going to throw, and you know how her parents weren't always available for her in her life. And she wanted to make sure that she was available for her kids and celebrate all of their milestones. And she was really looking forward to throwing this party for her little one, Jeffrey, who's going from pre-K to kindergarten. To just how grateful she was that she had the type of flexibility to be in his life.
Oh, I love that. And I just feel like in that moment, that well done, Tracy, way to make it hurt. I think in that moment, Kevin, you're almost standing with Sophia, probably in the layaway line at Walmart, because this is probably the 90s or something when you ate her, I believe. And she's getting all of these party preparations, and she's making a promise to herself and to her older daughter that is sitting next to her that she would never miss an important moment for her children ever.
He'll sit with that for a second and then turn to face her. Okay.
You're a Bruja, right?
You are about to breach the masquerade. If you tell her yes, she is not a vampire. So
Yep.
I wanted to remind you because I've been playing this for a while and you have common sense. So Kevin would know this.
And I would like to point out that the hunters meeting going south can have a lot of different definitions.
Yeah, aware of that too. I am debating because Maria was Kevin's first love.
Yeah.
Taught him most of what he knows and deeply believes in. And he promised her last time they met, he'd be completely honest with her.
He did. And she brought you here to apologize.
But she knows that you will be in trouble if you say like anything affirmative too. So
one thing I'm curious about, Bridgett, before I answer is, are there I'll do a quick I'll have done a quick look around the room when I got there. Are there any cameras that are on or anything like that?
No, not south side of Columbus in this gym. Nah. And I'll even give you, when you did your original scope, if you tapped into the network, there's no cameras here. No. It looks like she chose Mikey's late night gym for a very specific reason.
In case things went south and they had to go toe to toe with a vampire.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, exactly, Doc. Exactly.
I think what I'd like to do is just make a quick sweep of the area with just awareness, just to make sure there's nobody else I've missed.
Yeah. I'll give you that. The only 4 individuals in this room are we 3 and you.
Okay. Yes.
You hesitated. Were you thinking about lying to me again?
I had to make sure that there were nobody here. That I had to make sure there weren't any others of.
And she
my
swings
kind.
on you. Mediation or chops? I don't care.
No. But you know what? Honestly, he's gonna fall into the old routine. He wasn't joking when he said he knows this dance.
Yeah.
She taught him how to fight in the first place.
She did.
So yeah, he's just going to fall in and let her ask her questions.
Okay. So this dance is going to be a combat conversation where you two are going to be swinging on each other and attacking each other through her hurt. And we'll just see how far this particular moment goes. So just quick question. So she does this swing on you right while you're trying to figure out your words. Does she connect? Are you super familiar with this? Is this where you grab her fist and move it out of the way and you dodge? What's this like?
I think she gets the first one in because I'm distracted.
Okay.
Even though I have celerity, even though I know the dance, you can see him. I think she'll probably be able to pick up on. You can see him actively working to be honest. He is spent 30 plus years wrapped in secrecy, just not even beyond the Camarilla, in his day-to-day life, just being secretive about everything.
Yeah. You roll with the punches, and on this one, this punch does connect. So this is her fist. She's stronger than you, remember. As this connects, and you can almost taste a clip of your own vitae swelling in your mouth as she breaks skin as your teeth clamp against the inside of your cheek, but you're able to roll with it. She doesn't stop her advance as she closes the difference. Do you hurt people?
I do my best not to.
And she goes for a bottom sweep to see if she can take you down to the ground.
I will hop over the leg sweep.
Oh, I love that. How many have you killed?
To my knowledge, 1.
You dodge completely over this leg sweep. She's faster than you remember. And she comes up, and she's coming up with the elbow uppercut where she's coming up off of the floor from that sweep to try to connect underneath your chin and send you back. Is that why you left me? And then that attack lands. Or attempts to land. What happens?
I left for 5 years because I was ashamed. I thought I could do it completely on my own and manage what I've become.
But you didn't just leave yourself, Kevin. You left me too. And at this point, you and I are actually going to have to throw chops. You
Okay.
are going... It is a challenge. Okay. Baby, go ahead and let's throw some chops. We're going out of here in 3, 2, 1, throw 'em.
Oh,
Fuck.
rock.
Paper. Okay, so this is an outright victory, but let's see if I got a critical success. I need what's your willpower pool?
7.
Okay, damn. All right. She's a 4 plus her resolve. Woof. Okay. At least I didn't critically blow you out the back door on that one, but this effect is still going to go off, baby. So this is the mechanics. I'm going to tee up Doc on how this actually feels. Doc, this is the mechanic that she's activating right now. The faithful may attempt to force vampires to back away from them using resolve and true faith and a challenge versus the vampire's willpower pool. If the faithful wins, which she has, the vampire must step back and cannot advance within 5 feet of them. What does this look like in this moment? She's hurt. So it's you didn't just step away from me, you stepped away from us. And now she's forcing him to step away. She's accenting this point. What does Kevin feel? Oh, Doc, that was for you. Doc is in La La Land. Did you hear anything?
I did. Yeah, sorry. I was making a note from the skip thing. Sorry.
You're good.
It definitely looks like as she does this, Kevin almost loses his footing a little bit. Like he's been hit by this recognition. Like, you forced me away, and now she's flipping and forcing him physically away. So I think, and feel free to correct me if I'm wrong here, Kevin. Your right hand goes to balance you as your knees give out a little bit. Like, you get pushed.
Whoosh.
Okay. So I
Almost like you're not expecting like this force that hits you. Like, you're pretty sturdy fella. You're built for combat. You're thrown off your balance, and you almost put your right hand, like left hand back, kind of sliding back a little bit, as you realize you're not the one pushing her away anymore.
Yeah, and I'll probably slam into the ring. Woo. You've been working on that one.
And Kevin, you say that because that's just how your mind needs to reconcile it. But you've operated at celerity speeds. She never physically touched you. And whatever conversation you had with that Tremere before you got here resonates. Her faith is strong enough that she can physically push you around without touching you.
He's remaining slightly flippant, but he understands that the danger level has ratcheted up significantly.
Hey, Ivy, how's his beast doing? Surrounded by 3 hunters, and he just got force punched by Faith.
So that 5 foot, bubble around her has like basically like a rabid, salivating dog pacing it all the way around. That's what his beast kind of feels like. Like, it's just circling and circling and waiting for an opportunity or a weak spot in her faith to like go at her.
Ooh. I love the Kevin dog paw by the cast right now. This is great.
No, this is good shit. Sorry, what was the last thing she actually said before she kicked the shit out of me?
Before she Star Wars force punched you by Jesus. Yeah, it was
you
before
left us, I think. You left us.
you left us.
Yeah, you left us. And I think he'll kind of shakily get to his feet and say, "You're right. I did. I was younger. I thought I was protecting you, and I cut you out of the equation. And that was wrong of me. I'm sorry."
Oh, the sorry hits her with the same level of force that she just hit you with. It's just on an internal level, and she backpedals once and twice, and you can see that she's fighting not to cry. She wants to continue this anger. She wants to continue that tirade, but that it disarmed her.
Be as angry as you want. I deserve at least that much. Get it out. Let it all out. I promised you honesty.
You know, I tried to get it out for years. I went looking for you. I went looking for answers. Every time I saw you, you had an age that didn't make any sense to me. Every time I saw you, you seemed... It's amazing the things you discover when you're angry and curious, Kevin.
Yes, it is. I'm sorry that I kept reaching out. I think that was weakness on my part.
It was, because you dragged me along on this journey, and now I'm on the other side of the fence with you. I've never run from knowledge. That's the one thing I always taught you, was to seek it and to find it.
You did.
But the things that we've seen, and she looks to her siblings, to her right and her left, the things that you do, the things that your people do,
They're monstrous, and it needs to be stopped.
oh, do you believe that?
Oh, yeah. The current system is unsustainable. I give it 5, maybe 10 more years before it collapses completely.
All societies fall.
When this one goes, it's going to be just the one.
The things I saw in Vienna.
Mm.
And
So
then
that was-
should we end
so
it
that
there
was
or
you.
keep it going?
There's no way.
I go either way.
There's no way Kevin wouldn't have follow-up questions. But if you want to end it,
How do we feel? I feel like that's such a great mic drop point, but also that might be lame to cut it off and then not immediately follow up. What do you guys think?
do you want to do the mic drop for an end of an episode and then pick up with it immediately following? Or maybe we film both now and decide later.
Oh, that might work. Keep the ball rolling.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm just going to very briefly, the siblings that are here, how are you guys holding up? What do you guys look like right now in this moment?
I'm circling closer to the ring. Oh, sorry, Tiff.
No, you got it. Keep going.
I'm circling the ring a little bit closer, realizing that like he doesn't believe in the society that he's a part of. Why not help him tear down that society by putting one fewer kindred out there?
She is making sure she has the highest vantage point. He's been in her crosshairs, literally, as she blesses the crossbow bolt.
Jesus.
Tracey, give me his beast, and then I'll jump back in as Maria.
I think really quickly, his beast is probably paused for a moment. Like that takes you right out of the fight part for just a second, because like it hones his attention right into that piece of information. That changes things a little. And I think instead, like, he's still at attention, the beast that is, but it wants to know more. So it sits for just a minute.
Whoa.
Okay. So that was you. Well, not you specifically, but whatever group you're affiliated with now.
And it's you that are now met with that silence.
Is it one church, a loose collection? You have to be organized.
Is this what happens to us now, Kevin? We have an emotional moment. We're retethered. We're going to compare notes, share stories, talk about how to undermine and destabilize the Camarilla. Batting for our team now.
No, I don't think so. But I think the society needs to change. The traditions that kept people safe aren't keeping them safe anymore. There are people on my side of the line who are trying their best within a bad system, trying to be good people, trying to make a difference. And then there are actual fucking monsters over here. And it has nothing to do with whether or not they drink blood. Right now, I'm part of a parasitic society. It needs to become a symbiotic society.
It wasn't us that fell, Vienna. At least not us in particular. And her eyes lower for just a moment as she floats over to the petite woman with the crossbow belt, because now these two are in contrast on how much she's actually allowed to share in this moment.
Mm-hmm.
And hunters have their own code of ethics. And
Yep.
Maria also knows that she can get put down for violating certain codes.
Okay.
But we arrived in the aftermath.
Hmm.
Every incident needs a cleanup crew.
Fair.
Where do we go from here, Kevin?
I was just about to ask you the same thing. You're the one I wronged. Where do you want to go from here?
Columbus needs cleansed.
What does that mean to you?
And then she looks over to the lanky gentleman who's closing in on the corners. All societies fall. I don't know if I'm going to give you a warning before it happens. I don't know if you deserve one.
That's fair. But just consider this. You can collapse it, or you can help it grow into something better. I know what you would have said 30 years ago. I wonder what you'd say now.
After what I've seen, what you and your people are capable of, what you do to each other, what you do to humans, what you do to us.
Let's get one thing straight. We're all still human.
There's no way you actually believe that.
I do.
Oh, really? And then she's going to float her fingers at you and throw me a frenzy check.
Okay.
Going in 3, 2, 1, throw 'em.
Ah, haha, I win this time. Rock.
Scissors. Kevin, you go, I'm still human. And then she reminds you of every ounce of humanity that you have lost when you have to go face to face with a frenzy check.
Mm-hmm.
Still feeling human?
Yeah. Because it didn't win this time.
This time. This time. This time. This time. You always love the present day. This time. This time. This time. This time. Okay. Kevin. Okay. This time.
We can be better. We can help.
Cancer doesn't get better. It doesn't get friendly. It doesn't get helpful. It doesn't get supportive. And you can tell that it hurts her to say that about you. You can also see that she's swinging on that line.
Do you know that there's never been a ghoul with cancer?
Okay. This is the argument you're going to make? Sure.
No,
I'm
it's
here
one
for
of
it.
them.
Go ahead, Kevin. Talk me through it. Enlighten me. Challenge me. And you know that's one of her favorite sayings in one or two moments. Either when she wants you to fuck her, or either when she actually wants you to come into the arena intellectually and fight her.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I think he'll recognize, given the audience, that this is probably the intellectual one.
Symphony After Dark came in real soon, didn't it, guys?
No, he'll just say, look, right now, the need or the perceived need to operate completely within the shadows is part of the core problem. The core problem is we're not integrated into modern society. There are so many ways that the relationship can be symbiotic versus parasitic. Healing disease, end of life care, all sorts of things. The ability to help people on a multi-generational level, making it a legalized, codified, active choice to become one of us, rather than the predations of some, and whims of some solitary traveler who's been fucking around since the 8th century.
Kevin, do you actually believe that? Or is that just another lie that you've told yourself to make peace with your existence?
Is she wearing a cross or a crucifix or something?
So that's the fun thing about her. Her holy symbols are wrapped underneath the dressing. And
Dope.
Doc actually described her holy symbols without knowing it on the last episode when she was introduced. So it's that weird moon shape with the things, but her holy symbols are underneath the wrapping. So you can't see it, but you did an awareness with, if you know what she is now. If you did heightened senses, I would give you that you recognize that she is carrying her holy symbols in her wrapped hands right now.
Okay.
And it's whatever the religious symbol is that you can tell through there. You've never heard of it before.
Okay. Yeah, I do.
So you gained immortality and somehow got dumber.
Maybe.
She smiles at you.
Maybe. But I may have left you, but I never left what you taught me. You're the one who told me that everyone deserves a chance. Everyone can be better. Everything can be made better. Since you said the word out loud already, the Camarilla, it needs to go clear. Every one of us. And by go clear, I don't mean the Scientology thing. I mean go out into the open.
Transparency doesn't work for your people. That's why you skulk around in the darkness and the night, forbidden to see the sun. Some of you can't even look in the mirrors. I hear you, Kevin. I just don't know if you hear yourself.
Well, admittedly, it's unpracticed. This is the first time I've said it out loud.
Well, yeah, it's because the rest of yous would kill you. You do know that, right?
Oh, yeah. But you don't achieve great things by not manifesting them eventually.
Don't use my own words against me like that.
I'm not trying to use them against you. Does it hurt more that you know that I'm sorry?
Yes.
That's fair.
And it is also agonizing to know that there is no middle ground between what I know and what you are. You can argue about your humanity or your humane approach to whatever this life is that you're embodying, but I can move you by faith alone because what you are shouldn't exist. What you are is an abomination. What you are is not human.
I have never, in 30 years, not thought about you, and I have never not loved you.
Maria, are we done?
Come on,
Look-
are we doing this?
Looks like I can move you too. And as they're having this discussion, I'm going to just say, maybe the reason you think there's no common ground between us is because no one's ever explored it. And then celerity, I'm jacking my speed, and I'm using potency, and I'm using what the hell is it? Soaring leak. I'm just literally going to leap through one of the old crusty windows and out into the night.
And I think that's a great place to call scene. Connor, you are alone, summoned to that cul-de-sac where you know I Am Muhammad resides. You're very familiar with this cul-de-sac. At this point, you're very familiar with her house. And the message from her was simple. I have something for your group. Meet me date and time.
As I'm heading out there, I want to make it a point. I'm turning the location services off on my phone.
Okay. Location services are off on your phone. Your coterie is spread out all over Ohio at this point. Leah is healing in a bed somewhere in Plain City. Ivy and Kevin are running around, following up on loose threads, doing research, trying to figure out what you guys are going to do next about Leah's moms. And you are being called to I Am Muhammad for something. And as you're driving over there, you've turned your location services off. You do no, you don't remember. The only person that knew gifts were coming was Kevin from that scene when you guys solidified your coterie. She said that the gift was coming, but only Kevin knows that. So she just says, I have something for you and your friends, and gives you the time and date of her house.
No, drive up there and park the car, or walk up to the front door and just ring the doorbell and politely wait.
Yeah. The doorbell rings and Nope, with 10 minutes left. I was about to start teeing up NPCs for the scene, but I'm just going to do this scene and get it to go before it's another 40 minutes because you guys role play too well. The door opens and you see Ayan Mohammed. She is in her typical gear that you've already seen. She has the hijab that is matching with whatever her shirt is and some accent on her pants. It seems like she loves to hit those 3 points back to back to back. And she looks to you and that smile just spreads across her face. And then she looks closer at you and that smile diminishes a little bit. Then she sighs and she opens the door. Come in, Connor. You're welcome here.
I'll walk in and I'm not quite averting my eyes to the floor, but there is still that deference of she's acknowledged, I'm not. She's the keeper of the faith. I'm the scandal of Columbus. You know, it's tomato, tomato.
Tomato, tomato. You follow her in as she waddles out of that very small entryway at the front door. Mm-hmm. She says, lock the door behind you and stop averting your eyes. We've done this before.
I'll lock the door and I'll stand up a little bit straighter than the last time I saw her. Granted, before it was like shoulders hunched, curved spine level.
Yeah.
So I'm at least standing in some semblance of straightness.
She steps through the living room area where, again, you're looking at a series of different types of paint paintwork. This all looks like hands. It looks like whatever group she was working with are all doing handprints or some type of hand art. And it looks like they're inching towards decorations. She might be getting prepared for Halloween based on the way you're seeing, the handprints that look like vines that might be coming off of apples or pumpkins or something. It's still summer, but everyone is always 2 months early for all of their holidays. And she steps into another room. She says, I promised Kevin that I would have gifts prepared for you to celebrate your new coterie. How are you finding having friends?
It's different. Lots changed since we last spoke. I mean, you know about Mr. Prim. I've been taking care of his horde, for lack of a better word.
There's 60 of those, right? 70? 80?
72. It's different. It turns out he wasn't the person that I knew him as.
Few of us are who we are presenting at least to each other.
Well, it's just strange that he'd present himself differently to a group of ghouls than somebody he was directly responsible for and bringing them into our society.
Does that upset you? Are you upset by his preferential treatment?
Of the ghouls, no, but the way that he lied to me for 30 years, I'm still trying to navigate that.
Betrayal is a tough one to navigate. How does it feel moving about absent his shadow? You miss it? Is this liberating for you? Is it frightening?
It's terrifying. It's like taking my first steps into a world that I don't even know how I belong in it. Everything that I knew for those 30 years was predicated on a lie. And then this, and he hesitates to say the word thin blood. Leah gave me a note that I've been turning over ever since.
A note?
Asking me what kind of king I'm going to be.
Oh, is Leah looking to take over my job as principal of the faith? Those are the questions I typically ask.
I can't say for sure. I can tell you that there's something about her that's different. She's not like the other Thin Bloods. She means something to this coterie, and I don't think she realizes that.
Oh. Did you see yourself do it? How you stepped right over it?
Was that?
Did you see yourself do it? How you stepped right over it?
Stepped over what?
She's special. She doesn't see it. She means something too. Would it hurt just to say me?
I don't know yet if I could say just me. She and I spoke after everything that happened at Fort Rapids, and I felt like I was lying to her, but trying to protect her at the same time, because if something were to happen to her, I would feel responsible if it was my fault. I mean, if anything happened and I could have stopped it, I don't know that I could let that go.
It's not you. It's not her that you're lying to, Connor. Oh, go ahead and finish it. You know where I'm going with this.
I really don't. Ms.
You're
Muhammad.
lying to yourself.
Yeah.
You know what Leah's particularly good at? Being a mirror. I know it's a lot to sit with. I don't think she really sees it yet either, but that's one of her greatest contributions to what I'm seeing in this evolution of your coterie. She's a mirror. She's challenging you each to face your own reflections. But the thing that makes her particularly curious, it's a mirror, but all mirrors have a level of distortion. And somehow she is bleeding her perception into those mirrors. It doesn't make it wrong, but it does challenge you in some pretty unique ways. Somewhere in the universe, I can feel that Ivy is upset that we're having this conversation. And she reaches above the hijab and she scratches at her forehead. And feel her frustration.
Well, she's not one for feelings or emotion or anything like that.
Oh, no, that's a lie that she's telling herself. Grief is one of the most powerful feelings and emotions that one can navigate. She's doing it poorly, but that's what she's sidestepping.
And we all respond to it in different ways. Imagine the grief of finding out that somebody you thought was your daughter for 30 years was a lie and that your daughter was taken. And I keep saying my daughter. My daughter died the minute Prim laid his hands on her. I don't know who this Isabel person is other than his childer. She's not mine. But he let me believe that for 30 years. Leah may be a mirror, but whatever distortion is in there, what if it's not the mirror that's distorting? What if it's me looking into that mirror that's distorting it?
Oh, are you applying for my job now? They do grow up so quick.
I think I've got a few steps to go before I even consider that.
A few. A few indeed. You and I should speak more regarding Isabel Prim. But do you know where I'm going this time?
That I should let her go?
Well, yes, you should. But you should also let go of what that relationship meant to you, because that was never real.
Can I tell you something, Ms. Muhammad?
Mm-hmm.
When we were last here, you gave us seeds. I sent some to some random person in New Jersey, thinking it was her. I couldn't bring myself to plant the rest when I found out the truth. I destroyed them. I crushed that packet and never even gave them a chance to grow.
It sounds like grief. But it also sounds like compassion, Connor. Yes.
That compassion. Some person that I thought was somebody else suddenly loses all of the support that I gave her for all those years. That's compassion.
What did the
fact that I couldn't forgive myself for believing that?
Connor. What did the note say?
It asked me what type of king I would be.
You know what type of king you chose to be when you sent those notes to someone that you thought was real? A compassionate one. The deception does not supersede or overwrite the original intent. That intent matters.
You're right.
I know, I typically am. I have gifts for you in your coterie.
I'm guessing I'm the delivery boy.
They grow up so fast. Yes. You are the agent of my delivery. Well, you also are the lowest status one, aren't you? And then she smiles. And yes, it was absolutely a jab, but you can feel the comfort behind it. Of the 4 people she chose to invite you, that was a choice.
Well, I don't think Leah's doing many deliveries from a hospital bed. So
Oh, no, indeed. She's not. Jebediah is such a weird one. I never could get it. And then she starts murmuring to herself as she wanders off. And let's do a quick gift reconciliation table. Sure. I was going to create these gifts for you guys. I was like, nah, they can hurt themselves. So here's what we're looking at for the table. And this can just, anybody can chime in as we go. She made individual gifts for all of you. And then she's getting ready to create a single gift here, which unfortunately could get her killed, but we're going to see what happens. I'm going to take the risk and see what you guys do with the story.
Oh,
I know. And we're just going to see what happens. I'll be hurt if I lose this NPC, but also it'll be a really great story. So here are your options for the gift. It can give you one of three things, which you're going to choose. A one-time reroll, and then it's done. For basically a rechop. +3 on a challenge of your choosing, or a free retest against Frenzy. Now, the reroll is just going to be on things that's not Frenzy, Humanity, things of that nature, just standard checks. Free reroll against Frenzy, free reroll against like a standard skill chop, or +3 to a skill of your choice. Anyone have any preferences?
Are these individual gifts you're asking us about right now?
Individual. So what do you want for yourself?
So for me, I would like the skill retest.
Okay.
Because a +3 only counts if you've tied your chops.
Tied. Yep. Okay. Which skill is she giving it to you on?
Woof.
I know, that's where it gets real fun, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, let me pull this sheet back up. So for me, I would. Oh, this is hard. You're hurting me.
I know, it's a tough one, right? I was going to do it myself. I was like, nah, I'm going to make them do it.
make us do the work.
Yeah.
I know what mine is.
Tracy, you okay if we hop over?
Yeah. No, go ahead, Tiff.
Go ahead. What are you going for?
Reroll against Frenzy.
Oh, reroll against Fear Frenzy. That is perfect. What does it look like? Is it a necklace? Is it an amulet? Is it a painting that once you look at it once, you just have that effect? What is it? What's the physical manifestations?
It's like a worry stone.
That's good.
I mean, because she's not going to give her a necklace because she knows that she already has a special necklace that I haven't even used at all yet.
Not at all. You got 3 rerolls on that bad boy, honey.
I know I should have. I should have used it in the fucking park. But anyways, yeah. So it'll be like a worry stone, because she knows that if Ivy loses to her beast, she'll do even more and set her grief back.
Ooh. A worry stone. So wrapped in fabric is a small stone, and she hands that to you. She says, that goes to Ivy. Please and thank you. Leah or Kevin? Or Doc. Yours, you got a gift in here too. Y'all look so stressed.
I think I know what I want mine to be, but the comment about it being how the pips only matter if you fail the chop.
If you tie on it, yeah.
If you
You tie, okay. You know, I'm gonna take. I'll take the 3 pips.
Ooh, in.
Leadership.
Ooh, and how does this manifest? What does it look like?
It is a small signet ring with a bird of paradise flower on the band.
Stunning. Small velvet pouch with the signet ring in it. She hands that side. That's yours. Please deliver
Thank
it
you.
to yourself.
I'm gonna wait until I'm in the car to even open it, but I'll just put them back. Thank you.
So I am of 2 minds. One is a reroll for firearms, and one is a reroll for survival.
Ooh.
I don't know in this system how often survival is used, but let's say let's go with survival. And I think Leah often wears multiple rings. And so I think it would be a ring. And I like the idea of going with the flower. So I think that she would also make me a cone flower, a little pressed cone flower in like just a flat ring. And it will be a boost to a retest for survival.
Oh my God. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Survival governs the ability to endure difficult conditions outside of civilization and make it back safely, such as making safe shelter in the sun and the woods, noticing werewolf signs, navigating the stars governed by survival. We will bring it in. Because honestly, it's I am Mohammed, so she knows you're going to need it at some point. These are all deliberate for some reason.
How
it's
unlucky
just
I am.
you making me write forward, which is great. In one of those thin, almost mesh multicolored bags, you can see the ring inside of it. She says, "This goes to Leah."
Connor's gonna tuck that one like in his jacket pocket. Ivy's went in his right pocket. Leah's is going in the jacket pocket.
In the jacket pocket. And I have Kevin's. I just finished it last night. Where is that one from Kevin? And what is it, Kevin?
So she's going to hand over a fairly small box. What it's going to be is a morning glory that she grew and then had wrapped in silver sheeting.
Ooh.
And then melted with a torch. So basically, it is a morning glory wrapped in metal and painted, and it's formed into a necklace stand with just a very simple glass covering for it. And it'll just have a short message of you'll know what this is for. And when he gets it, he'll move the seashell necklace to his desk and just sort of drape it through the various flowers of the morning glory.
Oh God, I love it.
And I'll take that as a frenzy reroll.
That's a perfect frenzy reroll. At this point, retroactively, Ivy, I have to put your plant somehow into your worry stone. So your worry stone has whatever plant that you chose. I had to look back through our notes engraved on it.
Amaranth.
So
How dare you forget?
Frick!
The disrespect.
That's disrespectful.
The
disrespect continues. The disrespect continues. She hands you the box and she says, "That goes to Kevin."
I'll tuck it on my arm, given the size. It's not going to quite fit in a pocket.
There's one more gift that I want to offer your coterie. It will be a shared gift, a one-time resource, but one that is extremely powerful. And Connor, it's going to put me at great risk. How do you feel about keeping secrets from your coterie?
He's the
kept a few
wrong
from her.
one. Oh, sorry.
I mean, there are things that they don't necessarily know that I haven't told them, so.
You should tell them about Isabel Prim. I've been waiting on that. I don't know what you're waiting for, but I interrupted you. Please continue.
Well, not only that, but I told Leah when she was drugged out of her mind about with Prim's disappearance that if he's truly gone, I get my acknowledgement.
How long was that again?
3 months.
3 months, 3 months, 3 months. Hey, you didn't answer my question. I am curious. How do you feel about keeping secrets from your coterie?
I feel like we should all be honest with ourselves about things, but I feel like me saying that I know exactly what you're going to tell me that I haven't been honest with myself, let alone them.
You're beating me to the finish line already, but
You see like this small smile across his face.
it's met by a wide one from her. Is your final answer that we should be honest with ourselves?
Yes. We should.
Good.
Coteries are built on trust. If we keep secrets from each other, we lose that trust.
Good. Because the secret I'm going to share with you now will result in my immediate destruction if it's ever shared outside of this coterie.
You have my word.
And she is going to waddle over into the kitchen where she pulls out what looks to be almost like gel caps of, you know what it is? It's a boba ball. That's what those are called, right? From boba tea. It's like a gel boba ball. It's one of these, and it has about the same size, the same gelatin consistency. And she takes the ball and she rolls it into her hand and she murmurs some words in a language that sounds beautiful, but you have no idea what she's saying. And then she closes her eyes and everything around her just seems to settle. There's a calm and a presence that begins to settle. And then right there on the fringes, you can feel almost a moving symphony of emotions. And it's mixed between hope and hurt and grief and love. And you notice that the top of her hijab begins to saturate through with blood. And she pulls the hijab back, and you notice that sitting directly in the center of her forehead is the third eye. And she takes this gel ball and she moves it around and inside of the eye until it absorbs her blood. And she rolls it back into her hand. And she places it into another one of these velvet bags and she hands it to you. That's a one-time use that will heal 3 points of the worst damage that a kindred could suffer.
Thank you.
And she wipes at her third eye and you can smell and see her vitae coming through. And Connor, this is the sweetest, most decadent, most inviting vitae that you have ever smelled in the entirety of your life. And she lowers her hijab and she looks at her hand. She says, "You should go."
Now, as I go to turn, I'll say, your secret is safe with me. I promise.
Look who's finally being honest with themselves. Go. Your presence is irritating me. And she smiles at you again.
I crack a smile as I turn to leave, and I want to add one little bit. I know you want to like cut the scene here. I want to add one little bit here.
Yep.
As I get back to the Haven for the morning, I guess would be the way to phrase it. I'm going to pull out an envelope and a sheet of paper, and no note, just wrap some money in a sheet of paper, and that address you see is a small house in New Jersey. And I'll leave it on the desk sealed with a note for Gerard saying, "Make sure this gets there."
And I think that's a great place to end that note.